Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and we're back in the world of galactic science, picking up a little bit after we left off. All right, let's just jump right into this fun and exciting time here. Let's see what we kind of got here. All right, we finished off everything here last episode, so that was awesome. All right, I think this is where we were working. Oh, do we want to get into some automation? Yeah, we will. Storage solutions. We could play through some of these. Internet. What? See, I think I messed with some of this stuff before, and I did not understand how it worked. All right. This is where I think we were doing some work. So, okay. Let's see this one. Some elements will have time till they decay. If you let them decay, they will turn into another element and also damage you. So a way around this is to use a leaded chest. Okay, so let's see how we get ourselves a leaded... Is that it? Leaded chest? Yep. All right. See how this is? Okay, so we need lead and a chest. How do we get this stuff? Oop. Did my game lock up? White screen. Okay, there we go. All right, that was goofy. Hold on one second, guys. All right, we're good. All right, so I'm assuming we just use lead. Let's see. All right, so I really only need one piece of lead to make this. All right, let's see if do we have lead? Please tell me we have lead. Lead. Not seen any lead. Okay. Head upstairs. We still haven't gotten everything organized. We're still kind of back up and down. How do we get lead? I did it again. For some reason, looking up this recipe is locking up my computer for a second, so. Alright, there we go. And, nope. Alright, so how do we get lead? Lead dust. I do not have a sag mill yet. What does lead come from? Let's just look up lead. Crushed lead. Okay, there we go. Broken lead ore comes from... Alright, it's gravel. But it has a 3% chance. What's our gravel situation look like? Well, we got 20 here, so let's sieve this stuff out real quick and see if we get lucky, because we are going to need 4 pieces of lead to be able to do this. So a little bit of iron doesn't hurt. All right, can we get lucky? Like mathematically, we would have to sieve, from what they're saying, at 3%, 100 of these for the chance to get 3, I guess. All right, I'm just going to go through this. We'll cross our fingers and hope that we get it. It's so weird to play this because it's all muffled because we have our space helmet on. Always throws me off. All right. I wonder if there's a different way we can get that stuff. I don't know. All right, see, we got any yet. We got 1. Ugh. Okay. I'll finish off this stack, and I'll double check my chest just to make sure that I didn't miss some. Alright, let's see here. And... Okay. We still finished with 1, so that doesn't help us. Alright, so this is gold. We got silver, titanium. I think I was able to choose lead at one point, and I didn't. Hope that doesn't come back to bite us. Aluminum, copper, iron. Yeah, I'm not seeing any lead. All right, let's look again. How do we get this? Okay, how do we get that? Once again, sag mill, ores we don't have. I wish they'd take those recipes out. Crushed lead. How do we get this stuff? I don't even know what this machine is. Nuclear craft. Making new machines to confuse me. Okay. And that's what we're trying to get to. Let's see something here real quick. I mean, obviously we're going to need lead. Yeah, there's only one recipe for it. You know what? Let's do this. Maybe we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's see. Does any of these quests give us lead? There's iron, calcium, and gold. Quintuple compressed. That's ridiculous. Bedrockium, drum, and more gold. Yeah, that's really all there is to get lead. Actually, I think we were kind of working on getting one of these things now that I remember. But now I'm kind of stuck in this lead thing again. Huh. Okay, so how do we get gravel? By the way, a lot of you guys have been saying, oh, just use a hammer and you can break down stuff. It doesn't work that way in this pack. Do we need to make a sag mill? I think we might need to make a sag mill. All right, let's do that. Let's see. What does it take to get a sag mill? Okay, so iron's not too bad. Oh, we can't make a sag mill because we can't get these dash ingots. Alright, so we're kind of stuck. How are we going to do this? Alright, let's go back to seeing how other ways we make gravel. Alright, let's go this way. An electric crusher will crush cobble into gravel, okay. Or just a crusher. Alright, a bunch of different things we can do. So we'll look that up. Let's make sure we're not missing anything else. Okay, so what about a crusher? Can we make that? Let's see, crusher. Iron plates, that's a ton of iron, but it's actually not too bad. What is this? There's those dash ingots again. Do we have a pulverizer in here? No, we don't even have a pulverizer in this pack. Well, poop. I get a feeling that there was a quest. Let me look, and might be where... Because here's the funny part. I told you guys before that I had played through this on my own. And I remember making this chest. Alright, let's see here. Let's look through these real quick. Trying to see if there's one where we were supposed to pick lead and we did not. It's titanium. It's gold. Iron. Maybe it was in this one. This one gave us reward bags. Gave us that. Gold, lead. Oh! I picked silver. That's how I was able to do it in my single player world, but not in here, as I picked silver. Got the titanium. Silicon, oxygen. Alright, let's try something else. Let's try, we're not out of the woods yet here. Let's see. Okay. Let's do this. This is going to lock us up for just a second. But we should pop back. Alright. Let's see. There's 403 things to get lead from. So let's see if there's something. That's lead ore. Something we might have on us. So apparently stone has the chance of getting lead. And so does cobble at 10%. What's the stone? 20%. Alright, so let's grab a stack of this. I have an upgrade on there apparently. Okay, let's go and what we'll do is this. We'll cook up one stack of it and into stone, and we'll try our luck with this. So let's see. Did we? Oh, we have 19 in here. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay. All right. Well, everything's fine. Everybody can stop crying. Calm down. All right. So we go like so. And we go like this and surround it with this. Perfect. And there we go. After all that headache, that's all it took. Let's put this here. Okay. So it doesn't have much room in it, but it is a good place for us to eventually store some of this stuff. So, all right. So there was that. That gives us this. So it's going to give us a bunch of stuff. Now, if we claim this and look at it, you can see there is countdown on this one here. So this is a good example of what we need to put in here. So let's just put all of those in there. All right, and then it looked like we completed this one because we need the silicone. That gives us some glowstone and a reward bag, so that's cool. And now it wants us to get nether quartz. Well, sure, you can make something better out of end stone. All right, so how do we get nether quartz? Nether quartz is obtained by, well, that's pretty simple. I'm assuming, okay, so it's a chemical. Ugh. Gives us one. Conceived soul sand. Now that takes lead, beryllium, silicone, and oxygen to get one. This chemical stuff is interesting, but it's also kind of tricky. Okay, let's see something. Uses for glowstone. Let's see what this could break down chemically. This gives us phosphorus, and just phosphorus. And then what's the uses for phosphorus? Okay, I'm not going to use it as a fool. Okay, so obviously it gives us glowstone back. It's part of a recipe of some of these harder ones. Chemical buckets. That's about it. I am busy, thank you very much. Rude. Oh, jeez. Okay, alright, we're fine. We're fine. Just die. There we go. Alright, this is getting tricky. Okay. Let's see what else we can kind of work at from here. This one, we needed the compressed cobblestone. Quintuple, that's huge. Alright, so apparently we need to make meth. Alright. This is made, you can get this from this chemical bucket. Alright, we gotta look at what it says, because that's a roundabout thing. Let's cook. And remember, you always need a test to see if it's a good batch. Oh, this is straight up a methamphetamine. That's meth. No other joke about it. Let me make sure I'm not missing something here. Okay, so this is what we need to make. Oh, there's other ways. Okay, so we need 10 carbon, 15 hydrogen, and a nitrogen. Okay, and let's see how many of these we need to make. 5. So we needed hydrogen, and we needed carbon and nitrogen. We get carbon from doing coal, and we get, let's go back here, and we get nitrogen from, be awesome if it was coal. Arrows. I saw arrows. Nitrogen dioxide. Let's go the other way. Let's go the other way. I'm going to figure this out. What was that? What was that? That is Holy Stone. That's not what we wanted. Looking for something that we might have. And don't worry, I'm going to look at the machine and make sure that we don't have any of this stuff already. It'd be nice if it was a byproduct of coal. Yeah, see, there was the arrow again. Arrow and feather. Yeah, looks like arrow and feather is really what we're looking for. There's our carbon, so that's already done. We need 5 nitrogen. Okay. Let's go see if we've gotten any arrows. Real quick. I don't think we've gotten any. What's this? Sucrose? I do need to organize this soon. Alright. You know, guys, we're going to wrap things up there, and I think in the next episode, we'll try and move on from there. So, alright, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comment section. Until the next episode of Galactic Science, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!